All right, so get ready, because tonight we're diving into something pretty amazing.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be looking up
Definitely looking up.
at the stars, like literally. We're talking about Surah At-Tariq
Beautiful surah.
from the Quran.
Mm-hmm.
And just for context, for anyone who might not be familiar, the Quran is, well, it's kind of a big deal in Islam.
Central text.
Yeah, exactly.
The heart of it all.
It's believed to be the word of God revealed to the Prophet Muhammad.
And Surah At-Tariq, it might be short,
Deceptively short, right?
but man, it's packed with these incredible images and ideas that'll really, I don't know, make you think.
It makes you want to go lay out under the stars and just contemplate everything,
Absolutely.
And it pulls you in right away, like from those very first lines.
Oh, yeah, those opening lines.
By the sky and at Tariq, the piercing star. I mean, how cool is that?
It's like, boom, you're right there looking up at the night sky.
Right. Like, what is this at Tariq? What kind of star are we talking about here?
Yeah, that's where it gets really interesting. So at Tariq, it's been interpreted in a few different ways.
Okay.
Some scholars, they say it's like a pulsating star, the kind that brightens and dims.
Right.
And then others, they think it's a specific celestial body.
Oh, like a comet or something.
Exactly, something that shows up in the night sky and really stands out.
So this piercing star, this at Tariq, it's like a beacon, right? Like setting the stage for this whole surah in its message.
Yeah, kind of like a cosmic signpost pointing the way.
I love that, a cosmic signpost.
Yeah.
And, we go from this vastness of the universe, right, to something incredibly personal. There is no soul without a protector over it.
Mm-hmm. Powerful.
Yeah, it is.
That feeling of being watched over, cared for, even when you feel alone.
What do you think that means for us, today?
I think, for some people, that's a very literal belief in angels as guardians.
Right.
For others, it's more about feeling God's presence.
Right, that constant awareness that someone or something is looking out for you.
But, what does it mean for you? Does it give you comfort or, make you feel like you need to step up, be more responsible?
All of the above, probably. Right.
Probably.
And then, the surah, it zooms in even further. It talks about human creation, in these really vivid terms.
Oh, yeah. Verses 5-7, they paint a picture, man.
Let man consider what he was created from, a gushing liquid, issuing from between the backbone and the breastbones.
That's deep, man.
I mean, talk about a powerful image. And it's so accurate, even though it's revealed centuries before modern embryology.
It really makes you wonder about, the knowledge contained within the Quran.
It's mind-blowing, isn't it? That description of where we come from,
You can't help but feel this sense of awe, right? Like the miracle of life starting from this gushing liquid.
And it makes you think about how precious life is.
Definitely. And how we should treat all of creation with respect, because it's all connected in this amazing way.
But then the surah kind of shifts gears. It's like we're panning out from this close-up on human creation to this much bigger picture, the Day of Judgment.
Yeah, the stakes get a little higher.
A little. Verses 8-10, they lay it out. He is certainly able to return him on the day when the secrets are disclosed. He will have no strength, no supporter.
Heavy stuff.
So it's not just about what we do, right?
Yeah.
It's about our intentions, too.
Yeah, that's the core of the Day of Judgment in Islam. It's about accountability. Every action, every thought, it's all going to be weighed.
So it's not enough to just go through the motions. You have to really mean it.
Exactly, because everything's going to be laid bare.
It adds a whole other level to the idea of divine protection, doesn't it? It's not just about being protected from harm, but also about being held accountable for what you do.
Absolutely. It's a balance, right? Mercy and justice all wrapped up together.
And man, the surah does not hold back when it comes to describing this Day of Judgment.
Oh no, it's vivid, man.
The sky that returns and the earth that cracks open. It is a decisive word. It is no joke.
You can practically feel the ground shaking, can't you?
When it talks about the sky returning and the earth splitting open, it's like this cosmic upheaval.
Signaling that this is it, the big event, no turning back.
It's definitely not messing around.
And that tone, it's like, wake up, pay attention, this is serious business.
It's not a suggestion, it's a statement, right?
Absolutely. A certainty, like the rising and setting of the sun.
It all connects back to that image of At-Tariq, the piercing star. If it's watching over us, witnessing our actions, does that change how we approach our lives?
It has to, right? Because if you believe that you're constantly being observed, even when you think no one is watching.
Makes you think twice.
Yeah, it's a call to be more mindful, more deliberate in your actions.
And then there's this part about our plans versus God's plan, verses 15 to 17. They plot and scheme, but I plot and scheme. Therefore, give the blasphemers respite, a brief respite.
That one always sends chills down my spine.
Right. There's this tension, this feeling that we're not really in control as much as we think we are.
It's humbling, isn't it?
It is.
All our plans, all our scheming, it's ultimately limited.
Like we're playing checkers, and God's playing chess, you know?
Exactly. And the surah makes it clear that those who reject this truth, they might get a little time.
A brief respite.
Yeah, but eventually the reckoning comes.
So much to think about in such a short surah.
Right. We've gone from this vast, starry sky to the intricacies of how we're created, to the weight of our choices.
In the certainty of judgment. It's all there.
All under the watchful gaze of At-Tariq, that piercing star.
And the thing is, this surah, it was revealed centuries ago, but it still feels so relevant today.
Oh, absolutely. It forces us to ask ourselves those big questions.
Like, what's our place in all of this? What really matters?
And how are we going to live our lives knowing what we know?
Right. Knowing that we're being watched, that our choices have consequences.
It's a powerful reminder that even though we're just tiny specks in this huge universe,
our lives have meaning.
Our actions matter, and every single one of us has a part to play in the grand scheme of things.
So next time you look up at the night sky and you see those stars twinkling,
take a moment, right?
Yeah, try to find At-Tariq, that piercing star. Remember its message. Remember that someone or something is always watching.
And that your choices, they matter more than you might think.
They echo through eternity.
Beautiful, man.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure.